I'm Tally.
And hi, I'm Andre.
And welcome to Women's Club Basketball. I'll be doing your play-by-play.
And I'll be your commentator today.
Today we're going to be playing Duke University's club basketball team.
Go Pack. Hello, thank you for joining us here today. My name is Andre. I'll be your color commentator.
And I'm Tally. I'm doing play-by-play, and it looks like we're starting out the game. Thank you for joining us. This is Women's Club Basketball, NC State versus Duke University.
Yes, ma'am.
The game is off to a start already with Duke passing back and forth.
What? At number 3.
Looks like Lee's got it. Passes back over to Ford.
Oh, and Duke has already scored.
And a shot made by McKnight. NC State now has possession of the ball, trying to counter that shot.
Nice assist by Olsen, number 21.
And the shot's made by Lavella, number 40.
Oh.
All right, looks like Duke's going to go in for another shot. Oh no, and NC State takes the ball. They're gonna run it back over to their side of the court, pass around, see if they can maybe make it into a shot. Ooh, and a miss.
Oh, Duke has the possession of the ball. They're moving up the court. Oh, and they turn it over to NC State.
Lanier currently has the ball, passes over to Wadsworth on NC State. Passing back over to Olsen, see if she's gonna try and make the shot or pass over. And And Carlson barely misses the shot. It looks like something has been called. And NC State's going to get the free throw here, number 21, Sam Olsen. And she misses.
Olsen going up for another opportunity. Oh, and Olsen.
She makes it through. So right now the score is NC State 3, Duke 2. Let's see if we can hold our advantage here.
Number 33, Moses with the ball. Trying to find somebody in position. Now it's number 12, Lee. At the top of the key. Oh, and she has a shot blocked by Olsen, number 21.
And the pass is still connected back over through Duke. It looks like they're trying to get around our defense here, and something is called on, let's see which team it's on. And Duke has possession of the ball.
Bernardo with possession. Oh, call to travel on number 21. NC State takes possession of the ball. Olsen just checked it in.
Olsen taking the ball down the court, passes over to number 42. That's going to be Wadsworth.
Oh.
And Lavella makes another shot, bringing it up to 5-2 NC State. Currently number 33 has the ball, Moses for Duke. Pass over to number 34, McKnight.
Number 33 with Moses back at the top of the key.
Ooh, and she drops the ball.
Fighting for the ball.
She and Olsen fighting for the ball, and
by
NC State manages to keep the ball. Number 42, Wadsworth, has the possession. And another shot made by NC State, bringing it up 5-2. Now, Andre, do you think we'll be able to hold this?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know if I can hold it. I mean, I'm just so excited here.
Yeah, no, we're only 4 minutes into the half, and we already have 7-2. It looks like it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, we have an excellent game of basketball here. We've got the Duke Blue Devils, historically known for their skills on the court. And also we have our own very NC State Wolfpack here, known for their tenacity and their drive to win.
Ooh.
Oh.
And Olsen just hit the floor. Olsen with a shot, and she scores! Up to 9-2, NC State.
That's the kind of drive that's going to have this team win the game against Duke. Duke has always been known to be a formidable team, whether it's club sports or on the NCAA level. You can't let up against them.
Exactly. Now, do you think the issues that Duke is running into right now is our defense or their offense?
It definitely has to be their offense. They can't seem to get through to the goal. Their defense, our NC State's defense, seems to be phenomenal at this point.
Yeah, exactly. And Duke is actually taking some penalty shots right now. McKnight taking the shot. And it's a miss. And I believe she's going to take one more. If they can get their girls
It's already a lot of pressure because
situated.
they're down by 7 points in the first quarter.
Or they're down by 5.
I mean, down by 5. See, apparently my math is off. That's why I can't read the numbers.
Ooh, and she misses again. Olsen has the ball again. She really seems to be a star player here tonight.
Oh.
And number 20 makes the shot for NC State. That's Lanier. Now 31 for Duke has the ball. Regula right now passes over to number 33, Moses, who makes the shot. So it is now 11-5, NC State. Ooh,
a lot
and
of
the pass is blocked. Number 31 for Duke. Regula seems to have fallen down, but she's okay now.
Moses with the ball now. Got an opening. Tosses it right down the middle to number 25, Carlson, who scores.
So it's now 13-5, NC State.
Regula with the ball once again.
All right, now this does seem to be some good passing from Duke. Hopefully NC State's defense will be able to keep them off, but they do seem to be sort of stepping up, realizing how formidable our team is going to be.
NC State's defense is really keeping them on their toes. They're really making them work to score.
Ooh, and a miss by number 34, McKnight. Shot also missed by number 21, Brancati. And 21 on NC State passes over. Ooh, and a miss. NC State seems to be making some wild throws right now. They know they're pretty far in the lead, so they're kind of just doing whatever they want as long as they can keep the ball on their side of the field.
And
on the court, I'm sorry.
Another opportunity by Lavella, who scores. You see, it's that kind of mentality they can't have. They cannot keep allowing. If Duke wants to win this game, they can't keep allowing NC State to get the rebound.
Exactly.
Giving them second chance to score.
Exactly. And it seems that Duke has already called a timeout to try and get their head in the game, being 10 points behind right now. It's going to be difficult for them to come back. And we're 12 minutes and 57 seconds into the quarters, or into the period, so, you know, they might be able to come back, but it's highly unlikely right now.
Well, you never know. I mean, with a name like Duke, you can't ever count anybody out like that.
Exactly, and this is a historic rivalry here.
Absolutely. Some people might say Carolina, Duke. I'll go ahead and I'll say NC State and Duke just because I'm here, and I have to.
Yeah, definitely the three schools seem to fight it out a lot.
That's why it's called the Triangle. You know, the three top-tier schools in the area. People coming from all around the world just to play on this very court here. And the fact that they're playing with such ferocity and intensity, that they're really doing their schools proud.
Exactly, and you know, it doesn't really matter that it's just club sports. It's just as good.
Absolutely. Repositioning themselves on the court right now. Duke inbounds the ball. Back to Moses at the point. Regula has it. Number 31. Oh.
Ooh,
she tried
looks like she was going to pass to the ref for a second there.
I think she thought the ref was wearing blue.
Yeah, exactly.
NC State with possession of the ball. Olsen is passing the ball inbounds. Now, Olsen back with the ball at the point.
Duke trying to step up their defense, see if they can keep us from getting more scores, and it is highly unlikely. Number 20, Lanier seems to have gotten the point, bringing it up to 18-5, NC State. With a 13-point gap like that, it seems like it's going to be harder and harder for Duke to sort of bridge the gap and even make it even, if not come out on top. Ooh. And number 34, McKnight for Duke, makes a shot, bringing it up to 7-18. They still have an 11-point gap to fill, though, and that's going to be hard. A free throw, a long shot by Lanier and missed. And the ball goes out. Seems like Duke's subbing in two of their girls.
Here we have NC State inbounding the ball, number 42, Wadsworth. Oh, and number
33, Moses, doing jumping jacks right there to
Oh.
try. Ooh, and they get another 2
Olsen.
points, I believe.
Olsen scores again. Number 21 is on fire tonight.
Yeah, she seems to be a name that we're saying a lot of. You know, we'll hopefully be seeing more of her later in the game.
You got to wonder with the phenomenal job Olsen is doing tonight, if Moses on number 33 on Duke, if she's feeling the pressure to kind of step up and lead her team now.
Exactly, because she does seem to be the girl on Duke holding the ball the most, or having the most contact.
And we have a wild volleyball entering the court.
No, we are playing next to a men's club volleyball match, so let's really hope they don't hit any of our equipment tonight. Now, how do you think it affected Duke's psyche being almost 15 minutes late to the game?
I could say I don't think they're all the way here yet. I think they're still in the bus on the way to the game.
They must have hit some sort of traffic on Western or something because, you know, showing up 15 minutes late. Their coach was here, but she almost seemed to not know where they were either.
I don't think they showed up mentally either. I mean, they seem to be really struggling here in this first half.
Yeah, exactly. You know, let's hope they sort of stay that way for the rest of the game so NC State can come out on top.
Number 23, Holloway.
Seems like it's not going to be hard for us right now.
Hard fall on the floor.
All right, she's up. Yeah, she looks okay. So it looks like ball's coming in with NC State, number 42, Wadsworth. Ooh. And I believe, did she hit the back there, or did she hit the actual rim?
I think she hit the actual rim and it came back down. Number 32, Bull.
I've always been scared of hitting the bottom of the rim and come back down to hit me in the face.
Oh, it's not as fun as it sounds, believe me.
And wow, she makes the shot. So that is Bull, number 32 for NC State. And Duke subs out their number 32 for their number 12, Lee. And Bull makes the second shot. NC State now at 22. Duke still at 7.
That's what's really helping them here, the fact they can hit those free throws. They're getting all these extra free points, and they're taking advantage of it, as they should.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And it just really seems like the Duke girls aren't completely here tonight, you know, and maybe it's because it's midterms, but.
Number 21, Bernada, actually missed the goal just now. Number 42, Wadsworth with the ball.
Yeah, she seems to be another one of our star players tonight.
25, Carlson just hit with the foul.
You just have to hope NC State isn't running themselves short up here or running out all their energy early. You know, there's still about 9 minutes left in this first half, and these girls, you never know how much energy they could be expending and how much they might be saving for the second half. You know, Duke could come back strong, and we would never know because we'd be exhausted from this period.
Let's see.
All right, number 3 for NC State has the ball right now.
That's Owens.
That's not 3? It is a 3.
Owens back to number 20, Lanier. Almost had the ball swiped away from her. Then back to number 23, Holloway.
Ball's back over to number 20, Lanier on NC State, over to number 3, Owens. He's going to try and make it around Duke's defense. Good, a nice pass over to number 23 on NC State, Holloway, who is going to, miss the toss. We have a Duke girl on the ground. She's up, she's good.
Oh, lots of
try to make the pass and miss.
Lots of defensive pressure on the part of Duke.
Exactly.
Oh, and Moses just trying to pull it up and break.
Passes over to a Duke girl who makes the point, which brings it up to 22-9 for NC State. Number 3, Owens for NC State has the ball. Seems she's communicating something with her teammates. Try and get around Duke's defense. 32 for NC State. Bull has the ball, passes back over to 3, passes back over to 32 and makes a shot. It's 24-9 NC State. These girls really seem unstoppable right now, huh, Andre?
Absolutely. We don't want them to take a... Ooh. Number 33's possession. Back to Moses.
Who, just barely misses the shot and the ball is out. All right, let's see who's getting the ball here. Duke subs out some of their players. It seems NC State's kept a pretty consistent roster so far throughout the game. Give or take a couple girls. All right, yep, Duke has the ball, passes back over to number 21 for Duke, pass over to 33.
Moses. Back to number 31. Gonna be Regula.
Ooh, and NC State takes the ball. Number 40, Lavella. Passes over to number 3.
That's Owens, who's going in for the shot.
And makes it. Wow,
Owens
these girls
scored.
really seem unstoppable tonight. You know, maybe it's because they had all the extra practice time, but you can definitely see it's paying off. There's the word I was looking for.
Oh, it's more than just practice time. I think NC State came to, hard fall by Regula. I think it's more than just the practice they had available here. I think it's the fact that they came in with the mindset that they wanted to win. They wanted to send a message to this Duke team and the rest of the teams that might be coming at them this season.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, you know, it's...
And another volleyball. We have our first volleyball basketball hybrid here.
Exactly. And thankfully they're on the other side of the court right now, so there was no game stop. You know, you have to think with these club teams, you know, anything can happen. I'm honestly really scared I'm going to get hit by a volleyball right now, but we'll see how that goes.
Got Regula.
And another fall by NC State. And Duke makes the point. I didn't see. Did you see who made that one?
I sure did. That was number 31, Regula.
After a hard fall like that, she comes back and makes the point. Brings Duke up to 11, but NC State's still at 26.
Sure hope she doesn't hear me butchering her name. I apologize in advance, Regula. We have number 12 handling the ball with Sullivan. Passes it to Owen, who passes it back to Sullivan.
Ooh, and a missed shot, which brings it back over to Duke, who's going to bring it over to their side of the court. Right now, number 21 has it, Brancotti. Over to number 38, Krogman. Oh, it was almost out. Oh!
Number 23 took a hard fall just now.
Holloway seems to have taken the fall. She's up, she's good. And NC State's going to get the toss in. And it's going to be number 12, Sullivan. Let's hope we can keep it out of the hands of the Duke players.
But Owens back with the ball. Maneuvering her teammates for a play. What is she going to do here? Oh.
Over to number 23, Holloway.
And back to number 12.
Sullivan. Let's see if she can get around Moses here.
Moses reminded her teammates to play that defense.
Toss over to number 3, back over to number 20, back over to number 3, Owens. Gonna get it over to number 12, Sullivan, who is going to go for the shot and miss. And, ooh, who has the ball? It's NC State.
Sullivan with the 3.
Bringing it up to 29-11, NC State. NC State almost has triple the points of Duke right now.
I don't want to call it a blowout just yet, but it's a blowout.
We still got almost 3.5 minutes left in the period, but I mean, Duke is going to have to come back pretty hard from this.
Oh, and number 20, Lanier, actually tosses out of bounds. It's going to be Duke taking possession of the ball. Got 3 minutes, 7 seconds left on the clock in this quarter, or in this half.
NC State and Duke pulling some subs in and out.
So, Tally, what do you think Duke has to do to come back in this game?
Honestly, I think half the NC State players are going to need to break their legs for Duke to come back. You know, Duke's going to have to get past our defense and keep it out of the hands of our offense. And it's just really going to be almost impossible for them. I don't want to say impossible because anything can happen, but the way we've seen them play, they just aren't in the mindset. You know, they're really going to need to think about winning and really, really want it. And it just seems like they're more focused on the bus ride over, the bus ride back, maybe studying for midterms than they are for playing this game.
Looks like we had a foul with number 31, Regula. She'll be inbounding the ball here. Back to Moses, back to number 21.
And Moses goes for the shot, ooh, off the rim. It's go back into the hands of NC State, and it's going to go back over to the other side of the court. A long toss and caught.
Carlson with the ball. Carlson pulls up for this jumper. Oh, and it bricks. The way this game is going, I think by the half, you know, the Duke will be seeing red.
We're wearing black uniforms.
Oh, black and red then.
All right, 33, Moses for Duke has the ball. She's going to bring it up. Going to shout some things to her team. Back over to number 21 on her team, Brancati. They're going to pass it back and forth for a while. Play catch over to number 34, McKnight.
Regular with the ball again. Back to number 11. Oh, and NC State intercepts the ball. Olsen with it. Olsen driving towards the hoop.
Oh, almost in, and Duke has the ball again off the rebound.
Wolfpack looking to close out this half strong. Oh, intercepted by Olsen. Making her way down the court.
And the ball is out.
Number 32, Bull, went down hard.
All right, let's see. Number 42 for NC State tosses it in. Over to number 20 for NC State, Lanier. And it's back in the hands of Duke. Right now their number 21 has the ball, Brancati. Over to number 33, Moses. Ooh. NC State takes a hard fall. And the shot is missed. Back into the hands of NC State.
Oh, number 32 scores. That was Bull with a nice jump.
Going to bring us to almost triple Duke score, 2 points away. Let's see if we can quadruple it by the end of the game.
You got to question the leadership here, too. I mean, Olsen, you can easily tell she's playing at the point, the way she's maneuvering the ball, making plays. She's really showing some strong leadership here in her team.
Oh yeah, and same with Moses. You know, she seems to be the one that telling the rest of her team what to do. They just aren't really seeming to listen. All right, let's see who's going to. Number 21 for Duke is going to have the ball, Brancati. See if we can get it in. Yep. Over to Moses.
I mean, you got to wonder if Duke is on the same page tonight. They don't seem to really be coordinating too well.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, NC State seems to be coordinating a lot better. And though, as we're saying, that Duke does seem to get a point or 2 points.
Number 34, Shotwell, scores the ball.
So it is now 31-13 NC State with about 15 seconds left in the half.
Olsen holding on to the ball. Pass to number 42.
Wadsworth. Back over to number 25. Back over to Wadsworth. Let's see if she can make it in the last couple seconds of the game. Ooh.
Looking to close out strong here.
You're gonna make it in. Oh, and it's missed.
Carlson tried to hit that 3, but hoping for a buzzer beater, but it just did not go in. Just didn't want to fall.
I mean, you know, regardless of whether or not they make the buzzer beater, it's still 31-13 NC State. I definitely think they're coming out with a strong first half, and like I said earlier, NC State, half their players are going to have to break something for Duke to be able to come ahead.
I definitely don't expect NC State to take their foot off the gas now. I think they want to try to expand that lead as much as they can and not only send a message, but to remind themselves they are the NC State Wolfpack.
Exactly. And we will see you back with NC State versus Duke Club Women's Basketball in just a moment.
And welcome back to the NC State Duke Club Basketball game. Here, I'm Andre again, your color commentator.
And I'm Tally, your play-by-play.
And we've got a phenomenal lineup for you going on here.
Exactly. Now, in the first half, the NC State Wolfpack managed to pull ahead 31-13. And part of that could be the reason, or it could be because Duke showed up a little late to the game, so they could not be all here. But let's see if they have what it takes to try and beat the Wolfpack this second half.
And you got to wonder what the coach said to him. You know, the coach has got to be observant of the fact they're getting blown out here. And she wants her team to come back strong. So she's got to wonder what's going to light a fire under them this quarter or this half.
Yeah, definitely. You know, NC State both has strong offense and strong defense, and I just think Duke isn't really able to hold up.
Owens with the ball.
Bring it over to Duke's side of the court. Sorry if I keep saying field. We just did a lacrosse game.
Sure, it was lacrosse.
Got to get the right words into my head. And we've got number 3 for NC State, Owens with the ball. She's going to pass over to number 40 for NC State, Lavella. Over to number 23 for NC State, Holloway. And the ball is out. Whoop. And it goes into our equipment.
I think the Duke players heard what we said about them.
So we've got NC State tossing the ball back in to number 40, Lavella. Well, now Duke has possession of the ball. Number 21, Brancati, and bringing it over to their side of the court.
Moses, number 33 with the ball now. Oh, she passes it to number 34, McKnight, who's trying to work her way to the basket. And then back to number 12, Lee, who shoots it and misses. right off of the rim.
And number 40 for NC State, Lavella, has the ball back. Back over to number 3 for NC State, Owens, who misses. Duke does have possession of the ball now. Number 21, Brancotti.
Oh, number 21, Brancotti, back with the ball. Number Lee has the ball now. Back to McKnight in the paint, trying to score. Oh, and he gets blocked by number 25 for State, Carlson. What a great play.
Looks like Duke's subbing in one of their players.
You got to love the awareness, too. Like, the NC State defense is so on point right now. They want to be everywhere that ball is. They're showing it here.
Oh, exactly.
McKnight with the shot again. Oh, McKnight.
Oof.
Ooh. It falls off the rim. Number 40 with the rebound, Lavella.
And number 3, Owens, passes it over to number 12, Sullivan for NC State. Over to 40, Lavella. Over to number 23 for NC State, Holloway. Back over to number 3 for NC State, Owens. Let's see if she can get around Moses. Number 40 for NC State has the ball currently, Lavella.
Oh.
And Duke takes possession of the ball, number 33, Moses.
She just ripped it from her hands.
Yeah. You know, she seems to really be the star player over on Duke's team today.
Oh, brief scuffle with McKnight and Carlson trying to fight for possession of the ball.
Oh, and Duke has the ball, 33, Moses again. Almost goes into the NC State benches.
Look at that defense there. They're just ramping it up. They want to come back with a vengeance.
Yeah, no.
Moses back to Lee.
3 minutes into the period, and Duke hasn't, or NC State hasn't really gotten a score correct, yes?
Yeah, that's correct. Ford just tried to attempt to shoot the ball, but I think she had her ball knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, so it looks like Duke really took last period to heart and are really stepping it up for this. Try to do a little better this time.
Number 23, Holloway, inbounds the ball to Owens, who's making her way up the court.
He throws a little wolf pack, just for fun, I guess, or to maybe signal a play. Over to number 25 for NC State, Carlson, who throws back over to number 40 for NC State, Lavella. In the midst, and Duke has the ball. Over to number 12, Lee. Bringing it back over to their side of the court.
Number 12, Lee with the ball.
Against number 12 from NC State, who seems to be playing excellent defense. Oh, and the ball is almost out. But number 3 from NC State, Holloway, takes the ball. Pass it over to number 12 from NC State, Sullivan with the goal.
Booyah shaka. I always wanted to say that too.
It is 33-13 NC State. We are 20 points ahead right now.
33.
15 minutes left in the quarter.
33, Moses passes number 12, Lee. Oh, number 22 goes for the shot. That was Merriweather.
Oh, and the ball goes into the crowd over to the volleyball team, just to remind them that we're here too. You know, last period we had 2 volleyballs come over on our side of the court.
Oh, yeah, I swatted it back to him. I think I got, what do they call that, a strike?
I don't know. I haven't learned anything about volleyball. We're not doing that one yet.
Neither do I. That's why I think I hit that. That's why I think I ruined that analogy just now.
Ooh, and NC State misses the goal. Number 34 for Duke passes over to number 31, Regula.
You got to love how number 34 on Duke's team, McKnight, is playing. She's really playing aggressively. She's getting those rebounds for Duke.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, her and Moses definitely seem to be the star players of the team right now.
Number 38.
Now let's just see if their offense can
on Duke.
Do as well as the defense.
That was Krogman, who missed a shot.
NC State's subbing out a lot of their players.
Now we have Olsen back in the game. She's ready to inbound the ball. Olsen's really been the strong player tonight. Her and Owens have really led this team.
Yeah, you can tell some of these girls are starting to get tired, and that might be why we're not scoring 30 more points this round. All right, number 21 passes it over to number 32 for NC State. That's going to be Bull. Back over to number 21 for NC State, Olsen. Over to 42, over to 21, Olsen, over to 20, Lanier, over back to 42, who makes it.
3!
That is Wadsworth for NC State making 3 points, bringing it up to 36-13. Number 31 for Duke currently has the ball, Brancotti. Or no, I'm sorry, Regula.
Number 31, Regula with the ball, back again.
Ooh, and someone kicks it. I guess we're playing soccer now.
It's football everywhere else in the world.
I know all of my international village friends will yell at me for that. My one British friend.
Number 34, McKnight has the ball, loses it. Oh, but Duke recovers the ball. Back to Regula.
Duke is remaining possession.
Then back to number 38, which is going to be Krogman.
And we get, I think NC State might have accidentally elbowed someone.
So it looks like that might be like a personal foul got going on.
I'm still learning all the referee calls.
Oh, and McKnight has her shot blocked
back
by
over
number
to NC
25,
State.
Carlson.
Ooh! The ball just barely stays in, but Duke actually retains possession of the ball. Over to number 31,
Regula. Regula back with the ball again. Passes it over in the corner. Ooh, and the shot is missed.
Over to number 21 for NC State.
Olsen just lost the ball. She looks a little hurt.
Duke shoots and misses, and some
Fighting
good hugging going on the ground.
Fighting for the ball. Good hustle on both parts, both teams.
I look like
Ball gets inbounded to Olsen.
Olsen's going to take the ball back over to our side of the court, back over to number 42, back over to Olsen, and back over to Wadsworth, who makes the shot. 3 more points. I believe she made the last 3-pointer, correct?
She did.
Yeah, she is really on fire right now. That brings it up to 39 for NC State.
She's raining threes out here on Duke.
And we are officially more than triple, or no, we are exactly tripled Duke's score, which is all I wanted in the game. Let's just hope Duke doesn't make anything in the next 12 minutes. Ooh, ooh, interception.
Olsen back with the
Does
ball,
that still
running down
work
the
for
court.
basketball?
So I hear.
Starting to get all my sports mixed up. Ooh, player out, but I guess you can do that in basketball. Yep, over to number 20 for NC State. Lanier passing over to number, ooh. And Olsen has the ball. She's going to pass it over to, I can't see, number 20 for NC State. Lanier makes 3 more points, bringing it up to 42-13. And I believe Duke has called their second and final timeout.
Absolutely. The thing they're having, they got to restructure their offense and their defense. Right now, they're not stopping NC State.
Oh, yeah.
Not only that, but NC State is really driving it hard. NC State's playing really tough defense. They're really getting a lot of turnovers on the part of Duke. They're just giving up the ball. You know, Duke is giving up the ball to NC State and allowing these girls to score. Not only that, they're not stopping them from outside of the perimeter too. They're letting it rain threes on them. They might need some umbrellas in a minute.
Oh yeah, and it is good to note that NC State does have, I believe, 2 more players than Duke. So their girls could probably be getting tired a lot easier because they'd be less subbing in and out.
Absolutely. That's going to play into the fatigue, absolutely, because when you don't have as many players to rotate in and out, that's going to cause some problems for you. That means you have more girls playing more time, and that's just going to, like you said, they're going to get fatigued, they're going to get tired, their shots aren't going to go.
Yeah, and you have to remember this is a club team, so they're not going to be able to put in as many hours as the varsity teams are putting in. So, these girls are probably tired right now. I mean, I would be too.
You got to give it to them though. The way that NC State, even though they've been playing for so long right now, they're keeping up the intensity.
Oh yeah, these girls don't look tired at all. Over to number 21 for Duke. It's Brancotti.
Oh, and the ball gets turned back over to State.
Owens has the ball. She's going to go for the shot, and she makes it.
Owens with the soft layup.
It is 2 points for NC State, bringing it up to 44-13. Let's see if we can quadruple their score in the next 11 minutes or so.
Not only that, it looks like she got the and one as well. So for those at home not familiar, the and one essentially when a player gets fouled in the middle of a shot and the shot falls in. They get the and one, which means they get a free throw for the extra point.
Ooh, and she misses. NC State going for another toss and missing. And just a little bit of elbowing, a little bit of fighting breaking out on the court. Duke gets the foul over to number 21 for Duke, Brancotti. Bring it over to back their side of the field.
Brancotti with the ball once again. Passes it to number 32. Back to 31, Regula. Oh, nice pick and pop action going on there.
Kai currently with the ball for Duke.
Oh, got called for a travel. Duke did. So, Tally, if you're NC State's coach, what do you tell your team?
Keep doing what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. Keep on keeping on. That's pretty much all I'd tell them. You know, they're doing so well, there's really nothing to tell them to do. I don't know if it's NC State doing really well or Duke not doing super hot today, but either way, whatever NC State's doing, it's working.
I was pretty sure we were all drinking the same water here at NC State, but apparently they got something else going on.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Ooh.
There's something in their water. Oh.
Duke with the ball over, and NC State takes possession. Number 42, Wadsworth. Pass over to number 3, Owens, who's going to go for the, and misses.
Oh, Owens recovers the ball, though.
Wadsworth with the shot and misses again. Over to number 32 for NC State. That's going to be Bull.
That's the first time Wadsworth's missed a 3 in a little while.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
I mean,
definitely. And Duke's going to bring the ball back over to their side of the court.
I think what Duke needs to do is they need to find their shot. They got to find their positioning on the floor, get it to open people who can actually land that ball in the basket. You know?
And then make 31 points.
Yeah, do it several times over.
8 minutes and 44 seconds.
Back to number 22.
Duke,
back
number
to
21,
Regula.
Brancotti. I'm sorry. Yes, Brancotti.
Taken by NC State, pushing up at the court.
It's number 44, or no, I'm sorry, number 40, Lavella passes over to number 3, Owens over to number 20.
Ooh. Back to number 20,
Lanier
Lanier.
going for the shot and misses again. NC State retains possession over to number, I cannot see, there's a lot of people in front of me. Owens, who makes the 3.
Owens drops to 3. That's a fall. You can
47 to 13.
You can see number 20, Lanier. You can see her getting frustrated that her shot's not falling. She took the 3 twice, twice in a row after they rebounded it. Excuse me, everybody, but it's just not seeming to fall. So she's getting more frustrated at that.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you can see Duke's coach talking to them right now. I don't know what NC State's coach is saying, but probably just good job. Duke's coach probably not super happy right now.
Well, that's great, though. I mean, the fact that NC State, even if they can't make the shot fall, they can get the rebound. They can find the open woman and get that shot off. That's the key. If your shot's not falling, give it to somebody who will, and that's exactly what State's doing.
Exactly, and I've noticed that NC State seems to be, you know, making and connecting a lot more of their passes, as well as, you know, intercepting a lot more of Duke's passes than Duke seems to be the other way around.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of assists on part of NC State is what it seems like. They're really passing the ball around. They're really showing a lot of good ball movement, which is what you have to do in order to win. You see professional teams like the Golden State Warriors. That's how they dominate. Outside of Kevin, a
volleyball almost killed me. I'm sorry, what about the Golden State Warriors?
No, I think we should focus on the fact we're just alive right now. Let's celebrate that.
Oh, man. The men's club volleyball team is really scaring me now. All right.
Number
back
31,
into play.
Regula passing in the ball.
Moses currently with the ball. Keeping an eye on the volleyball team now. They're real close.
Yeah. Oh, she tried to pass the ball to number 11 Ford, who just missed it and it went out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like it trying to pass it to the ref for a second there. Over to Owens for NC State, who's going to bring it back to our side of the court.
Owens moving in. Moves towards top of the key.
Over to number 20 for NC State, Lanier. Back over to Owens, and Duke takes possession of the ball. Over to number 21, Brancotti. Seems to be another name we're saying a lot of tonight.
Yeah, another name that we're saying a lot, but we don't see much production going on from Duke's part.
Exactly. You know, we're talking about these quote-unquote star players on Duke's team, and they're good, but they're only 13 points right now.
Oh, McKnight
Ooh,
with the ball.
This is not hockey, you guys.
Bit of a tussle going on with the ball. May not be hockey, but you can't tell. So all they're missing is the pads.
There's been a lot of falls this game. I don't know if it's just because the players are starting to get worn out or they're confused about what sport they're playing, but.
Moses with the ball once again. Back to number 11, then back to McKnight, number 34. In the paint, back to Moses, who shoots for the 3. Oh, and
she makes it.
Falls.
Duke making some points happen here. So it's now 47 to 16, NC State. And NC State answers with another 2 points.
Yes, ma'am, another 2-pointer. Moses back with the ball, trying to hit that 3 again. Oh, and it did not fall this time. but it gets shot right back over to Owens. He's bringing the ball right down the court.
Barely kept it in bounds.
Oh, and
And 23 for NC State makes the shot. Holloway bringing it up to 51-16. I was proud of Duke for a minute there, and then we got 2 more shots back to back. Number 33 for Duke currently has the ball. Moses. Owens trying to keep her from making the shot, but they pass it back over to Brancotti anyways.
Back over to McKnight. McKnight in the paint, looking to see if she can score. Oh.
And a miss.
I don't know if she missed. She hit a ton of air.
That was definitely an undershoot.
But she also was fouled, so she's also going to get that shot.
Let's see if she can make this 1 point.
Ooh, McKnight
and she makes it, bringing it up to 17, I believe, for Duke. Yes. You know, I'll be surprised, honestly, if by the end of the period Duke manages to make 20 points. You know, it's 17:51 right now. We got about 5.5 minutes left.
McKnight with the ball once again. And McKnight
makes
scores.
It again. 51-18. Duke just needs 2 more points to make 20. That's really all I'm kind of seeing them able to do tonight.
When you look at the game tonight too, how much NC State has gone to the free throw line, it's really got to show you how much.
Ball is out. Owens tries to keep the ball in by tossing it over, but it just barely misses. Oh, that ball almost came from my life.
Duke will take possession. Don't worry, I'm here. What is? Wow, what's right out?
Whack it right out of the air.
I would have whacked it over to that side of the volleyball court.
Yeah.
NC State with the ball again, moving their way up the court, looking for the opposition. Passes it to Owens.
Kind of standing for a minute, kind of thinking about what she's going to be doing, waiting for NC State to get into position for their play.
What do we got going on here?
12 for NC State, who, barely misses. That was Sullivan. Back over to 11 and back over to 21 for Duke, Brancotti. She seems to be the one pulling the ball back over to the other side fairly often for tonight.
Moses calls for the ball. Moses looked like she's about to go for a 3 and then passed it back down to Ford for Duke, who shoots it and it bricks. Oh, the ball is recovered by number 20. It's going to be Lanier.
NC State subbing in some of their girls. Looks like, just NC State. Passes it over to 12 for NC State. Sullivan is going to be bringing it down, waiting for the girls to get into play. Ooh, that was a good pass. Over to number 21, over to number 23, Holloway. Back over to number 20, Lanier.
Back to Olsen. Ooh. Ball rolls off the leg, out of bounds.
I don't know if that was just a botched pass or what, but that ball just seemed to go nowhere.
I think Olsen wanted to see how low she could pass the ball.
NC State tossing the ball in, over to number 20, Lanier. Trying to bring it over to one of the other women on the team. Number 23 for NC State makes the shot. Holloway.
Owens with the assist.
And Moses brings the ball back over to their side of the court.
Moses trying to get in position, passes it over to Lee. Lee shoots the 3, and it falls.
Look at that. They made it to 20.
21.
21. That's even better.
They're legally allowed to drink now.
Well, the
scoreboard is. There you go.
I don't think NC State's going to make triple the current Duke score, but 53-21 is a decent score to have. NC State girls seem to be looking a little tired, though. They seem to be losing their edge.
It's a strong 21, though. Be proud of that 21.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Especially against NC State. 21 is a very good number of points to have.
Oh, the ball comes down. McKnight tried to shoot it, hit it right in the head. Now we have...
Ooh, number 21 for NC State has the ball. Olsen passed it over to number 23, who makes the shot. Holloway again. She really seems to be making these three-pointers quite often tonight.
Not just that, though, but the defense is non-existent for Duke tonight. Duke is letting them walk up to the line and hit those baskets.
See, Duke has the ball on their side of the court right now.
McKnight pulled up, had the ball blocked again by Carlson. Carlson's defense is on point tonight.
Ooh, Moses
she is
takes
really
the
blocking the ball. She's taking advantage.
Pass from Lanier.
Moses goes in for the layup and scores.
And makes it. 2 more points for Duke. 56-23 NC State. 21 for NC State, pass it over to number 25.
Like I was saying, you really got to appreciate the athleticism of Carlson. She's really blocking shots, getting rebounds, making plays. If I had to say, this might be a little bit bold considering all the scoring that's been going on, but she's one of the reasons why they're winning, why NC State's winning, because she's got the defense to keep Duke from scoring.
Oh, exactly. I'm sure if you went back and listened, there would have been most of the shots by her and most of the scores. The baskets. That's what they're called.
I don't think so. Not in basketball.
Oh, never mind.
Regula pulls up for the shot, and it bounces off the backboard.
Yeah, ladies and gents are going to have to bear with my language. I'm kind of new at basketball. I'm learning. And number 40 for NC State makes another shot, Lavella, bringing it up to 58-29. 23, I'm sorry.
Don't let my co-host fool you. She's a 3-time All-Star on these streets.
Oh, definitely. I play all of that basketball. You know, ball is life.
Lee with the ball once again.
Back over to Kai, back over to
Regula.
See if she can make this buzzer beater here. It's going to be 30 seconds left on the clock.
Pulls up for the shot. Carlson with the ball again, making her way up the court.
Number 20 for NC State, Lanier making the shot. Ooh, and she misses, giving the ball back to Duke. Number 31, Regula bringing it back over and missing again.
Even though they're leading, you got to imagine that Lanier just wants the shot to fall once, you know? She just wants to make that shot.
Oh, yeah. You know, with 2 seconds left on the clock, I believe a foul is called. Yeah, you know, in this last minute or so, you really just see these women trying to make as many shots as they can, really just, you know, get what they can on the board.
You got to appreciate the athleticism. They're moving up and down this court so quickly and getting those shots off and blocking shots. You know, both teams are working really hard, just some harder than others.
Definitely. NC State with the free throw makes it up to 59-23. Let's see if they can make it to 60. Oof. And a miss. And a miss again by NC State. And time is up. That's going to bring our final score to 59 NC State, 23 Duke. Now, you have to really think about how being so late to the game has really played into the psyche of Duke. You know, I'm sure they weren't as ready, and they barely got any time to warm up before the game.
I'm not so sure that was the case, though. I think that what it was is, you see, they just weren't playing any defense tonight. They were letting NC State get whatever goals they wanted to.
Exactly.
NC State practically walked up to the basket, and they got every basket they wanted to almost.
Definitely. I do think the true winners of this game was us for not getting hit by any volleyballs.
I would agree.
And with that, I'm going to leave you guys. This was NC State Club Women's Basketball. NC State versus Duke, and we'll see you next time.
All right, I'm Andre. That's been Tally.
And I'm